Good evening, Namaskar. I, Kriti Vadhera, would like to welcome all the teachers, learners, educators, students to CIET and CRT's live phone-in program, and you are watching us live on PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12. This is webinar time where we discuss about various ICT tools for our teachers, educators. But today, this webinar will be very special as we are going to discuss about the entire journey of a national ICT awardee. So in today's webinar, Ms. M. Kohila is joining us, a National ICT Awardee. She's joining us from Tamil Nadu. I welcome you, Ms. Kohila, for today's webinar.
Hello.
And viewers, before we start with today's webinar, I would like to tell you that if you have any kind of suggestions or queries, then please feel free to tell us. Now, you can dial on our toll-free number to tell us. Number would be 8800440559. You can also send all your suggestions on the email ID flashing on your screens. And you're watching the live streaming of this program on NCRT Events, our YouTube channel. 20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the nation in 2023. A nation deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism. India's G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in its history, as it's going to mark certain changes in finding pragmatic global solutions for the well-being of all. By doing so, we are actually manifesting the true spirit of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, or the world is one family. So let us begin to know about the entire journey of a national ICT awardee with us. I welcome you again, Ms. Kohila, and we are privileged to hear you today when we'll be knowing about your entire journey of being a national ICT awardee, right from being a teacher. Over to you.
Hi, good evening everyone. I'm Kohila, working as a BT assistant in SMRV Higher Secondary School, Nagarkoil. I have received National ICT Award in 2011, and I wish to share my success story with you all. And first, my educational and technical qualifications are Diploma in Teacher Education, MA Tamil, MPhil Tamil, MA English, MA History, and B.Ed. And I joined as a secondary grade teacher in 2000, and from 2000 to 2010, I had been working as a secondary grade teacher. Then I was promoted as a BT assistant in history from 2010 until date. My school was founded in 1919. It is a co-educational school, and our school consists of grade 6 to 12. It is one of the famous school in our town, and the ICT facility in my school is like this. We had a computer lab in 2000. The computers are only used for the higher secondary students. All the other class students are not allowed to enter the computer lab. So I got special permission from our headmaster, and I took my students to the lab. Later I will explain. Now I wish to share my success story. This is a story of a second grade teacher who has no technical background and won the National ICT Award from the Honorable President of India, and also many awards for integrating technology in education. I classified my story into 10 chapters. My classroom activities before and after using ICT, and turning point in my career. That was happened in Service Shiksha Abhiyan, and that ICT trainings were given to us. Then integration of technology in project-based learning and awards, my digital contents and awards, sharing my works with and my students' works using technology, my ICT trainings and service as a resource person, my awareness programs, my services other than teaching. Finally, I wish to convey my acknowledgement to everyone who were backbone for my success. My classroom activities before using ICT. I always wish to engage my students in activities in my classroom to make myself to be active, and my students also to be active. So I prepared some matching cards and flashcards, charts, and so many teaching aids, and distribute them to give some activities always in the classroom. I give the role play to the students. to participate in it, to make the class very active and enthusiastic. This is the way I teach in my classroom before using ICT, and now also not all the time, but since sometimes I give activities like this. When I ask the students to pyramid and volcanoes and sea arc, mushroom rock like this, because I want to engage them all the time, because there will be no leisure time for them to do some unwanted things in the classroom. So I give wish to give them to be very active in the classroom. So when I gave this work to my one of my students to make a pyramid, he made the sphinx also. He used the wheat flour to make this, and also mummies, you can see this. So this shows here innovative ideas. If we give the chance to the students, they will expose their talent in front of others, and see his face. He's very happy by showing his model, because he created it himself. So I give activities like that, and I made an electronic voting machine with the help of a technician, and made a mock voting in my classroom. Here is the control unit, and this is the ballot unit. The voting was happened in the classroom. Students enjoyed the process very much, because they don't know what happened inside the voting booth when their parents went for voting. So I gave an opportunity for them to vote for themselves at that age. The class was very interesting. The students enjoyed that very much. So like this, I engage my students in activities always. So after using ICT, my classroom activities became like this. This is a computer lab in our school, and I asked special permission from a headmaster to use that one of the computer for my students. Then that is not every time I need to ask permission. I need to wait for the lab to be free. So I bought a computer of my own to take to use that in my classroom. Then I gave that laptop to my students also to use that themselves. Students really enjoyed very much. So you can see the images here. They really enjoyed to operate the machine. Then using a small laptop screen, they can't watch the content clearly. So I decided to buy a projector camera. I bought a projector camera of my own. Then I used that in my classroom. But the vision is not clear as I expected. So I need to cover all the windows by clouds. So I tried to find a solution for this. Then luckily we all ICT award winners got a chance to meet our state education secretary, Mr. Uday Chandran, where so many new technologies were showcased to us. One of them is a projector, all-in-one projector, which is used for it has a computer and Wi-Fi connectivity and CD drive and everything, Wi-Fi connectivity and pen drive port and everything in one machine. It has a speaker also. You can convert any wall or any screen as a digital as a smart screen. I found my dream machine there. So after returning my school, I requested our administrative president and our secretary and our headmaster to buy this system for our school children. They agreed. They kindly agreed my request and bought that machine. We use that in the classroom. You can see how bright the screen is. We have the open classrooms, no doors in the windows. So even though the sunlight didn't affect the vision, so it's such a nice machine we got. And after that, each and every class used that machine. We updated our ICT facility infrastructure in our school. My turning point in my career, I would like to say the SSA trainings and ICT trainings changed my way of teaching, because after attending that training, I have learned so many new technologies and softwares and tools to use in my classroom. Before that, I simply used the CDs and downloaded videos in my classroom. But after attending these ICT trainings, I have learned to prepare PowerPoint presentation of my own, and created simple animations also. So I thought teaching should not end with understanding the concepts and scoring high marks, but also education should create a change in one's life or in many people's lives. And they have to share their works with others. But how? I searched for the answer. When necessary trainings were given to us, I got the answer for my question. Mm, I had an opportunity to participate in a training which was focused on project-based learning and integration of ICT, conducted by Intel Education and the SSA in 2006. I found that project-based learning can create such a change in their life, and using technology, I could create e-contents and my students could share their story with others. So I followed two techniques in my teaching. One is PBL, project-based learning, and other is ICT. I think these two things helped me to achieve my goal as I expected. ICT in school was introduced in 2004. After that, we got many ICT trainings in our centers, CAL centers. In one of the training, they talked about the Google Earth. Before that, I don't know about the tool. After attending that training only, I came to know about there is a tool which is called Google Earth, and we can watch the famous buildings and everything in three-dimension shape. When I downloaded in the system, uh, I wondered. I was very much excited by watching the Earth in three-dimension shape, and I zoomed the places. I can watch the Taj Mahal and famous places on the Earth. I excited myself first. Then I wish to give that excitement to my students also. So I took them to the lab and computer lab and showed that. These pictures, images, and they also got excited. Then I showed our school in aerial view. Then they searched their home itself by typing the address on the search button. So they enjoyed the class very much. I spent a very few minutes to download the software in the system and showed, but the result is wow, amazing. The students enjoyed the class very much, and they were very happy. So learning happened without any effort. They have learned so many deserts are there, so many how the snow-covered Himalayas look like. Everything they have learned, but with joy. That is what I expected in my teaching. This should be happen in my class. So I try to use more and more ICT tools in my classroom. Why do I use ICT? To enhance quality in my teaching and for better understanding for me and my students. Because using ICT, I could gather so many informations from the net, and I could improve my knowledge about my content. At the same time, I can enhance the quality in my teaching. I like ICT to develop e-contents of my own, to guide my students in project-based learning, and to present their projects using PowerPoint presentations, to share my works and my students' works with the world teachers and students community through blogs, YouTube channels, websites, etc. To serve as a resource person and guide other teachers to use technology in their classroom. For these purposes, I used to use ICT in my career. So integration of technology in project-based learning and my awards. So I have integrated the technology in my students' projects, and we have received so many state awards for our projects. You want to know about the projects which we have done? Let's see that. This is a global warming project. First, I choose a topic from the content which is more important. They have to learn about it. I choose global warming as a project because first I was very much worried about the effect of the greenhouse effect. So I wish to give an awareness to my students because it is a present day problem. We have to find a solution for it. So I made a presentation of it. I prepared this presentation to show the impacts of global warming, the melting of mountain glaciers, water level rising in oceans and hurricanes, drought, flood, coastal erosion, dying of coral reef. Everything is happening because of global warming. So by watching these presentation, the students got aware about the impacts of global warming. So I asked them to do some project, to do a project to prevent this global warming and to take any remedial measures we can do. So I arranged a seminar for this because they have to get more information about global warming. So I arranged a seminar. Our district national green cup coordinator gave a speech on global warming and its impacts, and he guided them how to prevent global warming at the student level. So the students sit in a group and decided how to prevent that global warming at their level, student level. So they decided to meet a district forest officer and get some tree saplings to plant at their home and the school surroundings and distribute to the public. See, they met our district forest officer. They conducted a rally and distributed pamphlets regarding to give awareness of global warming to the public, and they planted tree saplings in our school also. So their awareness program was published in the local newspaper. So all the people got aware about it, our steps, about our students' efforts to prevent global warming, and we gave a radio program regarding the issue. And our school, our district chief educational officer SSC, Mrs. Sasikala ma'am, also visited our school to ask some questions regarding the global warming and its impacts to my students, and they answered well. So she appreciated our students of their project. Then we submitted the project to the contest, and we have won the Tamil Nadu Government Technology in Education Award in 2008 from State Education Secretary Mr. Kuchalingam. Then after that, we have done a herbs and health project. The objective of this project was to give awareness on medicinal plants, to grow medicinal plants at school, to find medicines from the herbs for various diseases, to create a website to make the whole world to get aware of medicinal plants. So these are the purpose of the project. Now, I arranged a field visit to a nearby herbal garden. Students get some medicinal plants from there, and they create a herbal garden with the national green cup members in our school. Then so many visitors. Every day so many people came to our garden and watched the medicinal plants, because we kept the name boards of each, and it's not clear in that image, but we kept that name board in each and every herbs. So all the students in the school get aware of the medicinal plants, how it would look like, and coordinator, the National Green Cup coordinator, also visited our herbal garden and appreciate our efforts. We submit this project to the contest and also received Tamil Nadu Government Technology in Education State Award in 2009 for the integration of technology in education. So they showcased this project in a PowerPoint presentation in the contest. That's how they integrate the technology in education. And we recorded the herbal garden visit and showed that in all the students. So thus we use technology in the project. Then we have done a vermicompost project. Here also I arranged a field visit for my students to a nearby vermicompost plant. There they have recorded all the vermicompost procedures using a video camera. Then they showed them in the student. You can see here students show that video the whole entire class, and they got aware of how to prepare vermicompost at a school or home. See, in a bucket we brought some vermibombs from the plant and used that in our school. We prepared the vermicompost as in a bucket first. That was successful. It produced a vermicompost manure. So after that, we dig a pit near the noon meal center. They put the garden waste and the noon meal waste there, and we prepared vermicompost successfully. But it is not done in 1 or 2 months. Our students faced so many failures also. The vermiworms went out of the pit, because of dryness. So they have to keep moisture. So they have learned at the student level. So now they could produce the vermicompost at their home, because they practically done that at the school. So really the student enjoyed that work very much. See, they made packets and sold that to the teachers and students in our school. We gave awareness about the waste management in a radio program. It was broadcasted in All India Radio, and we submitted that project to the contest, and we received a a state award for the projects in 2010. Then after that, our students have done a drip irrigation project, because we have the garden in our school, but in holidays nobody would come to water the plants. So in after 2 days, after the Saturday and Sunday, when they come to the school on Monday, some plants die due to no not watering on holidays. So to resolve this problem, I asked them to find a solution for this problem. So they sat in groups and plan to use the PET bottles as a drip irrigation system. They use that bottles in the garden. They use these tubes and insert in the bottle, and control the water flowing system. Using this, they water the plants in the holidays. This project was selected as one of the top 100 projects in the national level, and they got 5,000 worth books for as a gift. Well, what are the impacts of project based learning? Why do I choose this? I love to give projects to my students because the teacher student bond is increased. Taking them out of the classroom and facilitating them to learn by doing is enjoyed by the students. Learning happened without any force. They became more disciplined and scored high marks. Critical thinking, decision making, problem solving, group dynamics, collaborative work, everything is developed among the students. So I wish to implement this kind of projects in the school. Then my digital contents and awards. So I have created so many digital contents for my students and published in a SlideShare website, and also YouTube channel. I make a CD of my contents and distribute it to the district educational officer to use whole schools in our district. And when I teach as a secondary grade teacher, I have to teach science also. When I teach process of digestion, I find difficult to make them to understand what is happening inside our body after having the food. So I wish to create an animation for that to make my teaching very easy. So I created an animation regarding that process of digestion, and so I sent that animation to Microsoft Innovative Leadership Awards contest. There were 15,220 projects were submitted by the teachers from Pan India. The final evaluation was conducted by MHRD, and 6 country winners were selected. I was one among them. We got an opportunity to participate in the 5th Microsoft Regional Innovative Teachers Conference held in Salvador, Brazil, for 5 days. The event was attended by 400 educators, school leaders, government officials, and others from 60 countries. The conference gave an opportunity to all the participating teachers of the world to collaborate with each other and share their daily teaching environment. So I received a National ICT Award in 2011. I wish to convey my thanks to CIET and MHRD. And in 2013, I was selected as a GSE member for the Group Study Exchange Program by the Rotary International and visited the schools and colleges in Texas for a month. This is the primary school in Texas. These are the primary school. These are the library in the primary school in Texas. And sharing my works and my students' works using technology. See, I have done so many works like this, projects with my students. So I wish to share with the world teachers community. So I have participated in the uh, Intel Intel in Education website, teachers communicative community, and I have shared my working experiences with the world teachers. You can see here, Kohila School Diary. Here is a topic I have shared each and every day teaching experience with the world teachers community, teachers from Pakistan, and you can see so many countries teachers were participated here, and I have created so many blogs to share my works with others. These are the I have listed here. My ICT workshop. I have participated in ICT workshop. I like to participate in ICT workshop because I could learn something from there, and I could share my knowledge with others. So this is the one ICT workshop which was held in CIT Delhi, and one of my workshop I have learned about school Bhuvan. Mm, Before that, I was thought that Google Earth is the only source to watch the Earth in three dimension shape. But after attending that workshop, only I came to know about uh, School Bhuvan, which was launched by ISRO. It's a pride thing. So I have to convey this to my school students and the whole state. So when I got opportunity to write an ICT corner page in Tamil Nadu textbook, I wrote about it. See, this is the page I have written in the textbook. Um, I have written about School Bhuvan app to give awareness about it to the whole Tamil Nadu students. And Tamil, I have participated in Tamil Virtual Academy workshop and prepared so many e-contents in that workshop in 2016. And I have participated in Arvind Gupta videos and Khan Academy videos, translation work. And I have participated in the textbook workshop and created ICT corner pages, and also created so many e-contents related to the QR code. If you scan the QR code, you can watch my videos in 11th history book and 12th history books. I have created so many videos for this content. And my ICT trainings and service as the resource person. In the ICT trainings only, I have learned about so many new technologies and so many software. So I wish to share my knowledge with others. I have shared my project-based learning techniques to other teachers in our district. This is a fast training. It was given by SCRT. We have learned about so many free and open source software there. After that, I use that in my regular teaching. This is an RMSA training, RP training. So in that training, I have learned to create simple animations using PowerPoint presentation and NHM Writer to type in Tamil, which is our mother tongue, and photo collage to create albums, Audacity to record and edit their voice, Photo Story to tell a story, Hot Potatoes to evaluate the students. So this kind of software we learned from the training and give the training to the whole district teachers. This is the ICT training in RIE Mysore. In that training, ICT initiative like ICT curriculum, open education source, development of e-sources, digitization of educational resources, ICT pedagogy integration, everything was given to us. And my awareness programs. I have given some awareness programs in All India Radio, global warming and its impacts, World Water Day, World Ozone Day. And during lockdown, technology plays an important role in our teaching learning process. Students can learn from their home I have created so many educational videos in the lockdown period and shared in students' WhatsApp group. Our students can learn at their own place and own pace. They even it is even better than our regular teaching, because if they can't understand, they can play that videos again and again and get thorough with the content. So I prefer that online teaching, and I have uploaded that videos in YouTube, and e-content creation work done in the past 2 years, in from 2021 to 2023. Number of TikTok videos and voiceover I have done is 137, and TikTok videos edited is 183 videos I have edited, and Arvind Gupta script translated is 31, and Arvind Gupta videos edited is 53, and Puttaka Pungathu script written is 5, and TikTok scripts written is 6, and Life Lab videos scripts written is 15, and Life Lab videos edited are 15. So this kind of digital work I have been doing for the past 2 years. My services other than teaching. I had been served as a guide captain for 3 years and trained 28 students to get Rajya Purashkar Award and 3 students the Rashtrapati Award. And I have been served as a National Green Cups coordinator in our school, and created the herbal garden, and produced vermicompost from our school waste, and a list of awards received by my students and myself. I already shared this with you. And my future plan is to create history videos with simple animations related to important events in Indian history and contemporary world history. And finally, at the end of the story, I wish to convey one thing. The passion for work leads us to get recognition. Honesty and hard work bring success and honors. According to me, I always wanted to be a teacher who is loved by her students. My teaching should be effective and attractive. I am working towards that. I think that attitude brings success to me. Acknowledgement. Finally, I wish to convey my thanks to everyone who are behind my success. I would like to thank SMRV Higher Secondary School Management for giving me this job and supporting me in my all efforts. I am extremely grateful to our school educational department, SSA, SCERT, CIT, NCERT, for providing ICT trainings to us to empower us to provide quality education to our students. Thanks to my colleagues who supported and encouraged me in my works. Thanks to all organizations who recognized my sincere work and appreciated and encouraged me. Thanks to my students who made my dream come true. Thanks for your cooperation to implement my innovative practices with you. This endeavor would not have been possible without my family support. I wish to convey my thanks to my family for supporting me in my all efforts. Thanks to CIET for giving this opportunity to share my success story in social media. Thanks for the viewers who are watching this story patiently. Thank you so much.
Well, that was the entire journey of National ICT Awardee Ms. Zem Kohila, who has joined us all the way from Tamil Nadu today. Ms. Kohila, out of curiosity, I want to know, being an educationist, you have a long journey. I mean, right from 2000 when you joined till 2023, more than 2 decades of journey. So,
Yes.
There must be numerous challenges you have faced, but I want to ask you that the very first slide you have shown was about your qualification. So, what made you to do these 2-3 degrees in your masters, and that eventually led to your MPhil? How did you choose this? That in MA in English also, MA in this subject also, that subject also?
Yeah, I love Tamil. Basically, I like to write stories, and I'm interested in research topics. So I complete my MPhil in Tamil also. Then we always have a passion to speak in English. We have a grace in English. So I wish to complete master degree in English also. Then history, I love the subject the most. So I learned that also.
That's good to know. So you just said that we have this passion of speaking in English, of conversing in English. So you are coming from Tamil Nadu, a school which is located there in the extreme. So I mean, day-to-day language, mother tongue would be Tamil. So did you
Yes.
find any challenges in adapting ICT as your journey, and maybe any challenges faced by you in terms of language?
Yeah, when I communicate with the um, other people from North India and other when I visited Texas and Brazil, I felt that is a barrier, of course, but I can manage with my English, whatever I know. Um, yes, language
Absolutely.
is a
You can
barrier.
manage, and you managed it so well that you managed to have a national ICT award. So,
Yeah.
if I just recall the time you joined your career, it was very initial 2000, as you said. And now, when we are into a digital era, we are surrounded by gadgets. I remember the picture you have shown, the computer lab with the limited resources, limited computers, with the heavy monitors. So, were there any challenges for you as you were continuously working on, Bhuvan portal also you said you have worked upon. Anything
Yes.
you want to share about your journey? We still have time in this webinar
Yes,
in
in
terms
the
of
beginning,
technology.
when we started to use the system in our school, also we use that. In 2000, it's a very earlier period of the ICT era. So in that time also we have the computer lab and we use the computer for our students. And for me, I got permission from the headmaster. So with my own interest, I showed the videos in from the 2000 period also. But the content is the challenge. In the beginning, I faced a problem with the content because like this era, here you can search any topic in YouTube or Google. You can get the animations immediately, but in that time I have to search so many sites, but only images are available there, not any animations. So I try to create animation for my students to make it very interesting. So that is a challenge. The content was not available there in that time, 2000 plus, in that time
Exactly.
technology was there.
Right.
Even it is
So
a
viewers,
screen, it is also
for
used.
us now the content is available on a very single click, right from our mobile phones,
Yeah,
right from our
yeah,
tablets.
yeah.
So coming to that only, Kohila ji, because I just saw that you've had a huge content available on many social media apps also. So that was, I personally feel that this was the right form of technology which you used, and combining with your educational background, you came up with a national award. So would you, encourage the viewers who are watching us, the teachers, the students, that the right use of technology can eventually lead to a national award as well? Would you throw some light on this?
Pardon?
I said, madam, the right use of technology which you have done, you have made videos for social media also, that you've shown the numbers, right? So the
Yeah,
right way of using the technology can actually be good in terms of education. Would you agree to this?
yeah.
So this was today's webinar, viewers, and the academic session for NCRT 2023-24 has already begun. If you wish to take the books, you may come down to New Delhi's publication division and you can have the books, and these books will be available in Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and Guwahati as well, Kolkata also, and the timing would be 9:30 am to 6 pm, available on all days, all gazetted holidays as well. Saturdays, Sundays also you can buy these books from NCERT. And if you wish to or if you wish to place the online order of these books, you may log into NCERT's official website, and there also you can place this order. You will be getting these books without any delivery charge right at your doorstep. If you wish to read the version, the PDF version of these books, you can log in, or you may download the mobile applications of Diksha, ePathshala and NCERT, and on the website also the PDF version of all the books. I thank you, Ms. Kohila, for sharing your journey today with us, and it was indeed wonderful having you today for this webinar. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much. You have asked so many nice questions. Thanks a lot to you too. Thank you.
So that was our National ICT Awardee, Mrs. Kohila. And remain connected to PM eVidya, because in next session we will be bringing Sahyog, where we will be discussing about mental well-being for our students. Thank you. Namaskar.